In last week's Parsha, we read about the construction of the Mishkan and its various vessels. In this week's Parsha, Pekudey, the focus shifts to the crafting of the vestments worn by the Kohen and the Kohen Gadol. Among these garments is the breastplate, first commanded by God in Parsha Tetzaveh. Interestingly, there are some subtle differences between its description in Pekudey and the original instructions. For instance, our Parsha does not delve into the purpose or significance of the breastplate. In Tetzaveh, however, the Torah explicitly states that the high priest is to wear the breastplate over his heart whenever he enters the Mikdash. This highlights its role as both a memorial before God and a symbol of the bond between God and Israel. Pekudey, in contrast, emphasizes the practicalities, the what or the description of the breastplate's construction, without addressing the why. Moreover, while the instructions in Tetzaveh come directly from God, providing divine intent and purpose, Pekudey describes their fulfillment from the people's perspective. Taken together, these two parshas offer distinct vantage points on the same sacred object. Another noteworthy difference lies in the Torah's phrasing regarding the placement of the golden rings on the breastplate. In Tetzaveh, the Torah states that the two golden rings are positioned el kutzot hachoshen, meaning to or towards the ends of the breastplate. However, in our parsha, the description slightly shifts, stating that the two golden rings are al kutzot hachoshen, meaning on the ends of the breastplate. While the Targums and many commentators treat these terms as interchangeable, translating el as al, this variation in phrasing appears intentional. It reflects the contrast mentioned earlier. Tetzaveh emphasizes the divine directive, focusing on intent and purpose, while Pekudey recounts the human execution, centering on the practical implementation. This leads to an important question. How can the Torah repeatedly assert in our parsha that Ka'asher tzivah Hashem et Moshe, everything was done exactly as God had commanded Moshe, when differences, albeit minor, do exist? The Netziv explains that the repetition of this phrase underscores that even these minor variations were deliberate and aligned with the divine will. The people under Bezalel's guidance understood God's original intent as conveyed to Moshe and faithfully carried out the command. This idea of honoring intent applies not just to the divine, but also to our action towards others. Helping someone means doing it for their benefit, not for our own. Just as the work on the Mishkan was carried out to reflect worship of God as He desired, our efforts to help others should focus on supporting them in the way they wish to be helped. While we can offer suggestions for improvement, the ultimate goal is to assist them, not to serve ourselves. Shabbat Shalom.